coalition of northern groups, CNG has asked President Muhammadu Buhari to make a way for the Republic of Biafra so that there can be peace in the country. Armed gangs suspected to be members of the indigenous people of Biafra, according to them, have been wreaking havoc across the southeast region. Daily Trust reports that while receiving the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), Professor Yakubu Mahmood, and electoral commissioners at the State House in Abuja on Tuesday, Buhari said those attacking INEC facilities in the southeast will be treated in the language they understand. However, the president's comments have been widely criticized, with microblogging and social networking service Twitter deleting a portion of the tweet posted on his verified handle. Reacting to the comments and tweets, the CNG, in a statement by its spokesman, Abdul Aziz Sulaiman, said the presidential tweets merely amounts to admission of failure and loss of capacity. The CNG described the president's comments on criminal gangs that kill, maim, and displace tens of thousands of citizens as a clear indictment on the administration and abdication of Buhari's primary responsibility of securing the lives and properties of Nigerians. He says, "We find it ridiculous that most parts of the president's tweet concentrated more attention to infrastructure than on the lives of citizens that are wasted daily with virtually no response from the authorities." The president's revelation that most of those involved in the current agitation for secession are those who have witnessed the 1967 civil war in a vindication of our position that the only reasonable option to ensure a more secure future is for the Igbos to be allowed to have their wish for a Biafran nation. The fact that the strength of the Igbo agitation rests on youth who are mainly below the ages of 50 with diseased mindsets, encouraging by their political, cultural, and religious leaders to take up arms against the Nigeria state and northerners, has rendered the nation's unity negotiable. It is therefore unreasonable for those older Nigerians who are mostly about above 70 to insist that the unity of Nigeria is sacrosanct, whereas the people executing the dangerous Southeast secession agenda are almost entirely below 50. It is time for the Nigeria state and all stakeholders to wake to the reality that the only remaining option to avoid a civil war is for the job to be allowed is for the Igbos to be allowed to have the Biafra they have used intermittently for decades to destabilize the nation and deny peace to other components of the country, Suleiman said in the statement. The group urged the people of the north in any part of the country to remain calm and resolute, with the assurance that they are taking steps to ensure the actualization of Biafra so the rest of the country would know peace. We hereby make allowance of the next 30 days to see how Buhari would make through his threat to deal with insurgency, banditry, and above all, the greater threat posed by IPOB, or how he will handle the entire Igbo leadership that openly back and embolden them. He said, "Really? What is going to do to them? Are you threatening them? You are neither here nor there. Who are the people causing trouble in this country?" Like I said, these guys are just looking for a way to shift all the blame, all the atrocities being perpetrated in the north to the southeast. That is exactly what they are doing. None of these people are talking about the maiming, the killing and raping of women. No, of the S-men. No, 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 no. They are not talking about it. And now they are saying that, those IPOB that post threats and their leaders who are supporting them in the open, that they know how to back them and if you know how to deal with them. Well, he is dying. He's a dying man. He should stop killing young people, both in army, police, and civilians. He's old enough to die. Stop killing young people. Well said. That any nation is indivisible is a mere delusion. Every nation is a work in progress, open to changes. The most important thing ought to be the well-being of the citizens, not the geographical expression. That speech is laden with incitement. Igbo have not taken up arms against the north because they are in millions in the north. Rather, they are reacting to the ways of negative ways the country is treating them. He made the statement relying on the innocent people in the military whose lives he would put in danger should he carry out his threat. How far can Buhari go in a physical confrontation or battle when he unleashes the hostilities he is threatening? Buhari should make peace with the aggrieved Nigerians and stop truncating the future of our youth. He has already reached his own peak. The Hausa Fulani used the Middle Belt mainly to execute the Nigeria Civil War. This time is going to be different because we from the Middle Belt will not join them again. So you joined them before. You can imagine. To move forward is the reason why God created us all, but Lord Lugar created Nigeria chain for backwardness, and with backwardness, no hope of becoming a true human being under one Nigeria chain. Okay, this is thoughtful from this group. Tell Buhari he should allow Igbos to go so that there will be peace. One of the best peace I've ever read. No, it is not read. It's again, especially the last two paragraphs. The speaker was more bittered than the presidency because Biafra is about to leave them. Reason being that if Biafra goes, there will be no more Nigeria because other nations will equally go their separate ways. And if this happens, the Fulani will lose a lot. Yes, Biafra has caused a lot of trouble. Let them go, please. Nigeria can have peace. CNG is making a very stupid statement. You are accusing the Southeast of destabilizing the country. Can't you, for once, be honest? Is it not the North penchant for marginalization, oppression, and religious bigotry that has been and like a festering sore that refused to be healed remains the destabilized agent in Nigeria from pre-independence days? The North has been the problem of Nigeria, even in the present situation. Who is the president of the presidents? Biafra or Southern country, don't just believe what the North group is telling you and just sleep over it. We don't trust anything anymore. Keep on awake strongly until we get there. We are above that. We are above that level and we can't be deceived. Be awake. Be awake. Thank God we still have men of conscience in the north. It says if you look thoroughly or if you listen thoroughly to the tone of their message, it's doubled. They are not just straightforward.